have to entice, but it started as communication. Before algorithms, before funnels, before the dopamine dashboards, people built trust by showing their work and explaining their thinking and letting people, see the right to self-select. But there was always that advertising agency that was known to grab extra attention, right? So I think the digital era brought in more of the spell casting, or whatever you want to call it in the corporate world, where you throw money at things and you make things look like they're much needed and you create demand. But the persuasion, it got optimized at some point. There's a psychology met scale, behavior science met automation, and suddenly marketing wasn't just about clarity, it was about control. That's the matrix most business owners are stuck in. And it's not because they're naive, it's because they're busy, and it's what they're told to do. Now, this show exists to help you step out of that. Not to reject marketing, even though I do, and I often act like it. You're going to find a lot of negative Nancy from me, but that's why I bring on positive guests who are current managing business owners who can help you in those things, because I can, and I will probably say yes. But I'm a negative Nancy right now, and I've got other things going on, and social media marketing really makes me grind my gears. So if I'm supposed to post a happy quote for you, it might have a snark in it, and I don't want to do that to you. So I've created a list for you, but we'll get to that later. But anyway, I don't want to reject marketing altogether. I do want to help you reclaim it, and I need to reclaim it myself for some new projects we're doing that are totally not needing of a negative Nancy. So we're going to go through this together, okay? And I think that's important. Because we talk about history because it matters, and this matters. Not in a fear-based way, but in like a literacy way. Where tactics come from, they stop owning you. We look at research, sometimes serious, sometimes happy, often ick, because curiosity breaks spells better than outrage ever could. And outrage is loud, and so we have to get past that too. We have to get there, and then we have to go further. And we spend just as much time showing what works when it's done right in this podcast. I'm not going to just drone on about what's wrong. I'm trying to find you light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So here's what you're going to see on this show. Conversations with business owners who stopped chasing attention and built systems that quietly fill their calendars. I might not tell you how to do that, but I am going to bring on a few experts that I've found who are amazing at that and have wonderful packages if you want to get in touch with them, or free systems. And we're also going to go through some case studies of brands that grow without burning trust, or their founders, right? You don't want to burn out founders either. So we're also going to look at experts who do things differently and managers who understand operations, not just optics. We're also going to look at builders who value sustainability over virality, or get it on WordPress. We expose when it's necessary. We highlight tools when they're genuinely useful. We're not trying to dog on anybody, but if something is not working, I might mention that. We recommend methods that respect both the audience and the operator. And yes, we're building a database, but I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to give it to people, and it's not going to be third-party marketing sales database where you're going to get 70 emails because you watched our podcast, okay? It's going to be because we're doing a living directory of managers, strategists, operators, and specialists of creative abilities who are available for hire, and then the businesses who might need to hire them or know somebody that does, and that's pretty much everybody. So if you want to join the ethical marketing movement, that's why you'll hear me advertise that, and it's a free movement. You can join it and get on our newsletter list, and that's where that goes. That's it. I mean, you don't have to ever buy anything from us again. You can give me your email address. I promise I won't sell it, and we can call that a day. Thank you for listening.